Hello, it is Reviews Day Tuesday, and today is going to be one of the old school mouse reviews where I just review a whole lot of random things. The first thing I am going to review is Our Zoo, which was a 6-part series that finished airing on the BBC last week. It was based on the true story of the foundation of Chester's Zoo in the 1930s by George Mottershead and his family. All of the cast were great. Lee Ingleby especially was fantastic. I have seen him in many things, but I've never seen him in anything quite like this, and he was really good in this role. Our Zoo kind of felt like a family tea time drama, which nevertheless was on at 9 PM on a Wednesday evening. It was quite heartwarming and funny. You could tell who were the good guys and who were the bad guys. But for what it was very good. It was extremely entertaining and I enjoyed every minute of it. I'll give it a 4.5 and I would love there to be a second series. The next thing I'm going to review is Scylla. It was a 3-part ITV series. Like Our Zoo, it was based on a true story. It was about the rise to fame of Scylla Black in the 1960s and her relationship with her future husband Bobby. The series ended just at the start of Scylla Black's TV career. The show starred Sheridan Smith as Scylla. She is an amazing actress. She can play anything and anyone, and I thought she was wonderful in the role. This was a good biography. It was a good period drama, but where I think it really soared was as a musical. There were a lot of performances in the show and the cast performed live on set, and you could really tell it added to the authenticity. All of my favourite scenes were the ones where there was a gig going on or they were in the studio. I think both Our Zoo and Scylla were just good examples of what they were. They didn't break new boundaries, but they were just fun and entertaining and enjoyable. I will give Scylla a 4. Right, now I'm moving on to web series, and I am going to talk about Carmilla, which is a web series based on the novella of the same name. The novella Carmilla was the original lesbian vampire story, and it was pre-Dracula, if that gives you some context. I discovered the web series Carmilla, like many people, through Tumblr, and I've watched the whole thing this week. There have been 21 episodes so far at time of filming. New episodes are uploaded on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the first series is due to have 36 episodes, and I really hope there'll be more after that. The story is about Laura, whose roommate has gone missing in their first semester at uni, about Laura's investigation into the disappearance, and about Laura's relationship with her new roommate, Carmilla, who is interesting and mysterious. This is a very good show and I've been really impressed with it so far. The episodes are very short, they're all less than 4 minutes, and I think that really helps with the pacing. It's full of great lines and references. The cast are great and they really understand their characters. This show is full of strong female, gay characters, and they're not defined by being gay. They're not defined by being strong. They're not defined by being female. They're just great characters and I love that. And there's so much to ship. I'm not an overly shippy kind of person, but even I've been drawn in to the shipping. I ship Laura and Carmilla together, something rotten. So much shipping. Damn these characters and they're looking at each other. I haven't got time for this. I am a fan of the show. I recommend it. I will put a link to it below. I think it has a lot of potential. I'm going to give it a 4.6. Finally today, I am going to review these. They're new, apparently. They are Cadbury Dairy Milk Marvellous Mix-Ups with Oreo. We are still none the wiser. They are an assortment of milk chocolates, white chocolates and chocolate flavour sandwich biscuits. They have Oreos in, little tiny Oreos, which, you know, are great. I like Oreos. Overall, it's a pretty good snack. You get a bit of variety. It's like Revels, but without the jeopardy. The one problem I do have, though, is that you know how Oreos, when left to their own devices for more than like 5 seconds, will end up with crumbs everywhere. So you put them in a bag with lots of other bits of chocolate and all of the other bits of chocolate end up quite Oreo-y. But if we ignore this issue, this is essentially a bag of Oreos, Cadbury's buttons, and things that are like Smarties but aren't Smarties. So if you like those things, then I think this isn't bad. I'll give it a 3.5. It's nice and everything, but I don't think it really needs to exist because everything in this bag already exists. Let me know what you think about any of the things I have talked about today. I do recommend a watch of Our Zoo, Scylla and Carmilla if you haven't seen them yet. I hope you have a good day and see you tomorrow.